Well, good morning. It's Friday, April 3rd, 2020. I'm Pastor Roddy Chesser with Open Door Family Fellowship, and I'm bringing you your daily dose of pandemic preaching today. I'm in the book of Numbers this morning, chapter 14. You know the setting, the Lord has instructed Moses to send some spies into the land. And so they've gone into the land of Canaan to spy out the land, and they've come back. And it says, and they told him and said, we came unto the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey. And this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land. And the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains. And the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses and said, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land, which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone to search it is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. You know, this situation is so sad, because God's already told them, I'm going to give you the land. I just want you to go and look at it. I want you to go and spy it out, come back and bring the report. They brought back a cluster of grapes that they had to carry on a pole between two men from the valley of Eshcol. And yet the people bring an evil report, all except Caleb and Joshua. Now, folks, we are sitting here in our day, and we are looking at a very challenging situation. We're looking at something that's tough. Our lives have changed. Everything about the way that we do things has been altered. For some people, a bunch. For other people, a little. But everybody's had some change. And, you know, we are prone as human beings to get frustrated, to get upset about things. We kind of like things to stay the same. And challenging things sometimes cause us to get frustrated. And sometimes we murmur and we gripe and we moan and we groan and we complain. And that's what the Israelites were very much prone to do. I just want to encourage you in these days, be like Caleb. Man, I love Caleb. I love the story of Caleb. Listen to what he says. You know, they said, hey, the inhabitants, this is a land that eats up the inhabitants thereof. You know what Caleb said? He said, if the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into the land and give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey. Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. I love Caleb. Caleb uses an idiom here as he says this would be something that the people of their day would have used. One of the easiest things that you can do is to eat a piece of bread or to have a drink of water. He says, this is a piece of cake. He says, they're bread for us. Not only that, but when you face adversity, it's actually sustenance for you. You know, if you want to build some muscle, you have to encounter some resistance in order to do that. And so Caleb realized that. He encouraged the people. And why did he do that? Well, because two things. Number one, he trusted God. God had already told him he'd give him the land, and Caleb believed God. Number two, the Bible tells us, and this is what God himself says. He says, surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, and had followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whitherto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Hey, Caleb had another spirit with him. He had the Spirit of God upon him. You can have the Spirit of God upon you as well. If you'll trust in Jesus and be filled with the Holy Spirit, you and I, we can face any adversity and we can say, hey, this is bread for us. God bless you. Hang tough.